Welcome back, everybody. And if you're new to the channel, my name is T, and this is my Hotshot channel. And again, if you're new, don't forget to like and subscribe. But on this episode, I'm gonna do the first mod to my truck that I believe will be beneficial to my truck in this line of work. A lot of trucking, you know. It's a Hotshot channel, and I've done my research on all the products that I'm gonna put onto this truck. It's not the first mod to be one of the many mods to come, but I believe this is the first mod that you should do that will probably help you in mileage and just help the engine breathe overall, you know. It's a cold air intake. And like I said, I've done my research on all the brands, and on this one, I wasn't really picky on the brand. I mean, in my opinions, again, it's all my opinions, not sponsored or anything like that, but I think all air intakes are almost the same, you know. But the first mod I'm doing is gonna be the cold air intake, and let me show y'all what I went with. But again, this is my opinion. You know, there's a lot of brands out there that you can go with, but for this being my work truck, I'm not gonna go all out with the most expensive brands. But yet again, I ain't gonna get the cheap brands either, or cheap product that's not gonna really do anything. But overall, it's to help the truck out. Like I say, we're truck drivers. There could be a lot of wear and tear on the engine and driving, and just try to help the truck breathe a little bit better. So the first one I'm doing is the cold air intake. And let me show you what the stock looks like now. I was in the truck because it's windy outside. So if it's windy, I do apologize. But here's the factory cold air intake. Here's the factory cold air intake. Just your Ram Active Air. Nothing fancy. Like I said, this is the first mod that I'm going to do to this truck. And I'm doing this first mod because I believe it's going to help the truck breathe a little bit better. And yeah, here's a factory air intake. Nothing fancy. And let me go show you the product that I'm going with. Already got it all laid out. And here's what I'm going with. I'm going with the AFE. Here's the product itself. With the AFE Power Magnum Force, and it's oiled. And there's all the information if you want to look into it. Yeah, AFE, and I already got it already all set up. And I'll start with the housing. Yeah, I can already tell it's massive. It's gonna be, I feel a big difference. Like this right here, you'll remove the old components from the factory and just transfer them over. It's all in the direction, but yeah, here's the housing. I think it's massive. It got some stripping that you put on top of it, but you'll see when it's all completely done. In the hose tube, AFE, pretty beefy, man. Just if you were in person, you would do it way better justice. But man, I can already see the difference. It'd be beefy. And here's the air filter. It's the oiled one. AFE. It's again, I said in person. If you were in person, it's massive. Yeah, this is the first mod that I'm doing to my Hotshot truck. Like I said, there's a lot of brands out there, Banks, K&N, AM, and so on. And I said I did my research, and on this first mod, it's really just a cold air intake. It doesn't really matter if you go Banks or whatnot, but for being a work truck, I'm not trying to go too expensive. And AFE is not a brand either. My exhaust in the truck's the AFE, and it's a beast. So, but yeah, here it is. It's a cold air intake for a 2014 Dodge Ram 2500 Cummins. And this is the first mod that I'll be doing on my Hotshot truck. So let me get to it and I'll get back with you. All right, everybody. Took the old air intake out, and here's where it's at. And there's turbo and opening. So I'm gonna go to the auto store, AutoZone, get some new clamps. These are pretty rusted. I'm not gonna reuse these. So I'm gonna get new of those here in a second. But you will not believe the difference in these air intakes. Let me show you. It is huge difference. It is ridiculous. So, see, here's the old one. And check this out. They had a zip tied. Wow, really? They had a zip tied. Rusted. But here's the old air intake, the old tube. And here's the new one. As you see, the old one is bulky. But check out the old one inside. Look inside of it. See. It's got a little, like, let me see if I can get some good light in it so you can see it. Let's see. Got some little tubes in there, little fins, whatever. And yeah. So this was in the turbo. And kind of looks like it would like feed air right into it, but I just think it restricted it. All this plastic fins looking inside of it, and just no, man. No. What is this crap, dude? I get it, you know, probably for EPA or whatever, but nah, dude. This is why I believe turbos are blowing out, man, because it's restricted, man. It's restricted. You got that, and then the old box, you know, it's like it's restricted. Some of those parts go to the new one, but I mean, you can see where it was just covered up, you know, it wasn't breathing right, man. Just, you're restricting it. But gee whiz, man. You know this is gonna just breathe way better. But goodness, man. Look at that. So bulky. Look at that crap, man. And then, like I said, it's got those fins inside to where it makes it look like it's guiding the air into the turbo, but I don't know. Blocks 1/4 of it. Hell no, look at that. No, man. And then the new one, like you see, you see straight daylight. Look at that. Nothing but flow. Oh man, telling you, like, this is it's gonna help your engine breathe way better. Here it is. Took it apart. Let me transfer the factory parts to the new one. Get some new clamps. They're rusted, yeah. Get new clamps. Put it back on and I'll let y'all see. But yeah, here it is. The first mod for the Hotshot truck. Air intake, and just looking at it, it's like, yeah, you need one. You need, yeah. Alright. Be back, fellas. Alright, everybody. I went to go get that new clamp because the one's rusted out. So, went to AutoZone, O'Reilly's, and Advance. They don't carry a clamp that big, but it's okay. Went to Lowe's and got this piece of plumbing in the plumbing section, and it has a clamp big enough. It's like the same size as the other one. So there's a hack. If you can't find a clamp that big, you can go to Home Depot, Lowe's, maybe also Home Depot too. Go to Lowe's and get your little clamp. And I checked for clamps by themselves. Couldn't find any, so I found this guy though with the 4-inch clamp, and I'm gonna use that. But and then also, I don't know about y'all, like the bolt that holds the airbox in, it's gonna be short when you put it on the new one. See? Short. But it's cool because I got some bolts laying around the house. So I'm gonna make my own. And it'll be long enough. If I have to, I'll put on more washers to make it work. But the bolt fits in the hole, so got that figured out, solved. But yeah, two things you might come across. Maybe your local auto store may not have that clamp, but you can go get the clamp of this plumbing, which I'm gonna do. And it's a clamp. Clamps a clamp sometimes, like it's gonna work. But then the bolt. Your bolt might be small if it's like mine. I'm about to get your new bolt while you're at the hardware store. But yeah, all right. Well, let me put it back together and show you. I just wanted to give you a quick update of what may work, may not work. But all right, I'll be back. All right, everybody. The the air intake is installed, and here's how it looks. A little pain in the butt, but got it in. There's some minor things I had to do to make it fit, but right here, let's see if you can see, it's a little dark, but it's not a fully complete seal between the elbow and the filter intake, but it's close enough. It's like 95%, 98% sealed. But with tighten the clamp, should keep it tight. And then had to do some minor cutting on the intake to make it fit, but I think the elbow could have been a bit longer because I think it was a little short, and that's why it gave me some difficulties installing it. But it's dark, but yeah, the elbow and the filter it's almost always sealed, but it's tight. It's a tight fit, man. It was like I said, it feels like maybe like an inch longer. The intake tube would have been okay, but I guess they cut it a little short, and it was rough to get the filter on the intake tube. But no, it's sealed. It's not leaking. I turned it on a while ago, and yeah, man, you can hear a difference. You can hear it. I do a test drive tomorrow when I go do maintenance, oil and all that stuff tomorrow. But yeah, here it is. The AFE air intake on the 2014 Ram 2500. Like on a difficulty level, from 0 to 10, it was probably a 2 because you use basic hand tools. But the only hard part was, like I said, was this intake tube and the filter, because like I said, it was like a little bit short. But it's sealed. It's sealed. Not leaking and everything, but yeah, doesn't look too bad. Makes the engine bay look way cleaner too. That. But here it is. The AFE. Like I said, I'll do a test drive and I'll let you know how it goes. But when I turned it on a while ago, it sounded pretty good. Sounded more airflow. You could hear air just going in. But yeah, all right, guys, that was it. This is the first mod of my Hotshot truck. I got more to come, and I'll keep y'all posted. And I'll show you some of the loads I've been pulling as well too, because don't think that I'm not pulling loads. I've been pulling loads. But all right, guys, next video I'll see y'all. All right, take it easy, guys.